Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The wideout's now clustered. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Tootin. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Avila. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. first down here for this offense. Testing the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Harris. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. tailback takes the handoff again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
The pocket breaking down. And this pass is on target, caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Avila. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Spinning out of the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Runs through the defender. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Harris. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's back to throw again on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Avila. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to throw it again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. To the air, it's Harris. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes him pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To the air, it's Avila. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Texas, 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The attempt is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The sure hands. It's Tootin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he's brought down there.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Avila. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Running through the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. The back's got it. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns come to the line and run the hurry up.
Second down.
Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Avila. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hands off to the left. They stop him right at the 24.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the same runner's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Harris. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. distance, that's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Avila. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up.
He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Avila. And he'll loft it to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.